telling me, or Jimmy telling me, I don't know the hell he went.
Oh, he's finally masturbating now too.
Got it.
That's unfilled now.
Group effort.
Okay, we don't really need to look at the camera. Just make sure we're in the sync because it's going to be audio anyway.
Okay.
So, this is the Nintendo Viewer.
And the Fat Man.
And we're going to review
Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time.
For the GameCube. But it's also available on the Wii's Virtual Console and Nintendo 64 and now the Nintendo 3DS. So, you're the Zelda expert. What do you got to say?
Other than the fact that it's one of the best games ever. I mean, it was voted by many different magazines, critics, panels of people who rate video games. They've all rated it as one of the best games of all time. The best N64 game and one of the best games of all time.
Yes, it is pretty good. It's a very well put together adventure with a lot of interesting places and plot points.
Oh yeah, Zelda. I mean, even at the very beginning, and when they had the original Legend of Zelda for the NES, it was very complicated. 8 dungeons. It takes you forever to beat it. And the Legend of Zelda series has always done that really, really well. And the Ocarina of Time was their first dive into 3D gaming. With the N64's better capabilities and advanced technology. They wanted to make the Zelda franchise go from the Super NES to the N64 and make it in a big way, and the Ocarina of Time was one of those ones that it was just a moneymaker.
Now, obviously, I'm a bit biased because Mario's my favorite franchise and Zelda's your favorite franchise, but I do also see the appeal of the Ocarina of Time. If I had to play a Zelda game, it'd definitely be that one or Skyward Sword, because both those games were incredible, or the original one on the NES.
Oh yeah.
But it's a well put together game, great score. It introduced features that have stayed to the franchise to this day, like the Z targeting.
Oh my God, Z targeting was revolutionary. It was revolutionary.
And it introduced a better version of Ganondorf. And probably one of my favorite Nintendo villains just from a Smash Brothers perspective. But it's definitely one of those games that if you have the Wii points or if you have some other way of playing it, it's definitely worth a pickup. And if you own a 3DS, it's one of the main titles you should be focused on, that in Mario 3D Land.
Mm-hmm. Oh, definitely. I mean, you just really summed it up. It's one of those games where if you're a true gamer, if you're someone that loves adventure games, loves puzzle games, I mean, this should be right up your alley, regardless of what system you get it on. Virtual Console, the N64, a GameCube port even, the 3DS, regardless of the way you get it, you just have to play it at least one time on some system, but preferably the N64.
So, Fat Man, what are you going to score the game out of 10?
Definitely a 10. 100%, it's a 10 out of 10.
And what metal? Gold, platinum, silver, bronze?
Highest metal would be what? Platinum?
Yeah, platinum.
Platinum, all the way. It's one of those games, like I said, I haven't beaten it yet, and I know it's going to get harder because it's a very difficult game, but it's completely worth it when you beat each of the temples.
Yeah, it is a very fun experience. I also agree. I'm going to give this game a 10 out of 10 and a platinum medal. It's definitely one of the best games in Nintendo's past lineup, and definitely worth your money on any system you buy it for. I'm the Nintendo Viewer.
And I'm the Fat Man.
And we'll see you next time.
That was good. That was really good.
Now we're going to try